Hey everyone, it is HavoHi here, bringing you another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We're going to be doing another HavoCards series, another HavoCards video. I'm actually going to do two cards. I'm going to do, well, I'll get to it in a second. But if you didn't notice, on the left there, I did pull Goku Black, the LR that Dokkan awakens to Rose and Zamasu. I call him Rosasu, LR Rosasu, and I can't wait to Dokkan Awaken him. If you have not checked out that video, please check that out. I'll link it below. And of course, right now I am live on Twitch, and if you want to go ahead and follow me there, feel free to. Once again, the link will be below. And so if you're first time here, subscribe, link, like, do all that good stuff. Share, like, anyway, let's get started on this next series here. So I've done so many of these cards, and it's been really fun to do these cards. And like I mentioned, in March I kind of predicted a Goku Black and Zamasu cards together, and it didn't look like the one that they made, but hey, you know what, back in March I was saying, hey, this will be a great idea, and it came true. But a lot of people really was talking about Goku Black and Zamasu being on the same card. But anyway, let's talk about the card that I made a little while ago, and then a new card. We're going to do two cards today. We're going to actually start with this card here, which is, I would say, the next generation of LRs that could possibly happen. And this is actually going to be a free-to-play card that's kind of mirrors LR Goku, the tech one, so the original LR. And this is the Prince of All Saiyans Vegeta. As you can see, the HP and attack is, especially the attack, it is over 9,000. But he is a super agility and a extreme agility card, so he has less restrictions. And I thought the art came out really well. There's actually another version of this. Here, I'll show you this here. And here's the stats here. This is actually the version where the animation, the outside animation is working with the purple glow does go. So I want to give shout outs to Anthony JMO, who did help me with this card and pretty much all the cards that you're going to see in this series here. So he's one of my mods on my Twitch channel there. So this is the Prince of All Saiyans. He is going to be a free to play card. That's what I created for him. 99 cost, of course, you can see there. And all types, +3 attack, or +3, but HP, attack, and defense 9,001. It is kind of a pun to for his over 9,000 there, but amazing card because it's mega colossal damage, and then also he does ultra colossal damage to all enemies. So much like the LR Majin Vegeta, he has a AOE component. He's pretty overpowered, and that's kind of like my cards in general, except for his stats. His stats aren't really that great, but his HP, attack, and defense is up 50%. So when you add the 50% on there, he's averaging about 13,000 on HP and attack. But then if you add the 9,000 on there, it's actually, his stats are actually pretty good. But what his really benefit is that he ups people's attacks that's adjacent to him when it's on the turn. So attack 100% to adjacent allies, and I think they should do more of this because it will put a position of the card in the middle versus the first position or third position. So I thought that would be a good dynamic and a fun dynamic for a card there. So anyway, so this is the Prince of All Saiyans Vegeta. Tell me what you guys think. Would you've done anything different? Love to hear your comments below. And yeah, so of course, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff if you do like this version of the card. So the next card is actually, I just recently made it. I thought it came out really nicely. Is maybe the future, it could look like this. And that is actually this gentleman here, Golden Frieza. And if you guys haven't been seeing Dragon Ball Super right now, Golden Frieza is back, and he has a true form. So what's going to happen really with this form, or with this card that I, in a sense, created on here, it's going to start on the left side. The right side is actually the TUR card on there, but I don't know why I didn't take it off. But it's going to start by pulling this card here on base form, the Angel Frieza, and then you Dokkan Awaken him. But the thing is, his art doesn't really change except for the color. right? So it looks like this. So I thought it was kind of cool. So it goes from this form to this form, and the art really doesn't change. It's just the coloring. I thought they probably need to do some of them more like that. So I thought it was cool looking. And then the final form, of course, is on the right side, and that will be the TUR form, and that's what the card would quote unquote look like. I call them Vengeance of Evil Golden Frieza, and it's actually in his true form. So his stats look something like this. I did strength because I looked at all the Golden Friezas, and there's not one TUR Golden Frieza. There's an LR Frieza, of course, but not a Golden Frieza. So he ended up being strength, max level. Oh, there's an error there. I do need to change that. So I just caught that right now. The max level should have been at 150, not at 120. Oh, I'm sorry, it is 120 because it's a UR. My bad. 120 is correct. But he's 80 cost. Now, why is he 80 cost? Because you know, we're running out of like options for extreme type leader advantages at 90%, type leader advantages at 120. So I said, well, let's kind of create a new component. So this is what his leader skill actually is, and that's extreme strength allies, +3 to key, 80% HP. But then for attack and defense, you'll get +20% for every strength key obtained. So this is kind of like a nuke defense type of leader that I think would be an interesting playstyle for an individual. So I thought this was actually something different, and I think it would be awesome to have a card like this that you will need orb placements or certain orbs to get your buff. So you have to be a little bit more cognizant of what you're doing on the game. So he also has kind of an LR type of a key meter with a super attacks. He has a golden death ball, and then he has 100 times death beam, which causes immense damage to all enemies. So I once again put a little AoE in on this card as well. So 2 AoE cards that I created on there. And his passive skill, Revive Horror, attack +80% at the start of the turn, and then of course being a Golden Frieza, he mitigates damage, but I didn't want to make him too crazy OP, so I just said damage received -50%, but no HP requirement, like Golden Frieza AGL or Golden Frieza Tech. So anyway, he has his links there, as you can see there: Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses, First Battle, and his stats are alright. So I just kept them as a UR, because of course I just can't make every card an LR, and I thought his art really looked good as a UR anyway. So what did you guys think about this, right? Would you pull for this card? Would you like that leader skill? That's really my biggest question for you guys, is that leader skill something that you think the dynamic of that gameplay would work out in Dokkan? So of course, love to hear your guys' comments below. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff like I mentioned, and thanks for watching this video. We'll catch you on the next HavoCard series or video, and keep on Dokkaning. Catch you next time.